Christina Bennett, at 29, sat at her sister-in-law Na's elegant dining table for their monthly family brunch. The room buzzed with chatter, but an uneasy tension hung in the air. Her husband, James, handed her a cup of coffee with a strained smile. "Try this, honey. I made it just for you," he said. The metallic scent hit her immediately, twisting her stomach. After years of unexplained illnesses tied to meals at Na's house, Christina's suspicions about James and Na had grown. Today, she couldn't ignore her instincts any longer. For months, Christina had battled strange symptoms, dizziness, nausea, and exhaustion, after eating at Na's or with James. At first, she dismissed them as coincidences, an upset stomach, a mild allergy. But the pattern became undeniable. A particularly alarming incident landed her in urgent care after a meal Na prepared. The doctors found no clear cause, and Na insisted she'd made the food the same way for everyone. James brushed it off, blaming Christina's diet or stress. Yet, the recurring sickness, always after meals or drinks from Na or James, raised red flags. Christina began tracking her symptoms, noting every meal and drink. The evidence pointed to a chilling truth. James and Na were somehow involved. 2 months ago, a breakfast at Na's left her doubled over, dizzy and nauseous. Doctors found traces of an unidentified substance in her system, but couldn't pinpoint it. James's quick excuse, "Maybe something you ate earlier," felt hollow. Christina's trust eroded as she noticed their whispered conversations and Na's smug demeanor. At the brunch, the coffee's odd smell intensified her fears. Na's comment, "James has been practicing his brewing just for you," sounded taunting. Christina's heart raced. Was this another attempt to make her sick? She had to act. Pretending to sip the coffee, she watched James and Na closely. Their forced smiles and knowing glances confirmed her suspicions. She needed proof, and she needed it now. Feigning a work call, Christina excused herself. "Na, can I use your study?" she asked, keeping her voice steady. As she passed Na's place setting, she deliberately stumbled, swapping her coffee cup with Na's in a chaos. "I'm such a klutz," she said, forcing a smile. Na waved her off, distracted. In the study, Christina's pulse pounded as she pulled out her phone, starting a recording. She watched through the doorway, waiting to see what would happen. Moments later, Na picked up the swapped cup and took a sip. Her face shifted from calm to confusion. Her hands trembled, and she clutched the table, pale and panicked. "James, what's happening?" she gasped, her voice shaking. James dropped his phone, his eyes wide with alarm. "Na, what's wrong?" he stammered, knocking over his chair. Na tried to stand but collapsed back, clutching her stomach. "What did you put in that coffee?" she whispered. Christina's heart skipped. The truth was unraveling. Na's reaction confirmed the coffee was tainted, meant for Christina. She dialed 911, her voice calm despite the chaos. "My sister-in-law is having a severe reaction to something in her coffee. Please send an ambulance." As she spoke, she kept recording, capturing every moment. Na's condition worsened, her tremors intensifying. "You knew," she whispered, locking eyes with Christina. "You knew what we were doing." Her voice cracked with fear and regret. "We just wanted you out of the way. You were stealing my clients, my opportunities. The Henderson account. It should have been mine." Christina's stomach churned. Na and James had been poisoning her to sabotage her career, driven by jealousy and greed. James, pale and trembling, tried to deflect. "Na, stop. You're confused," he said weakly. But his facade crumbled. Christina stepped forward, her voice steady. "You thought you could ruin me, but it's over. You've made your choices, and now you'll face the consequences." Sirens approached as paramedics rushed in. Christina stepped aside, still recording, ensuring every word was captured. At the hospital, Christina waited as Na was stabilized. The doctor's words were grim. "The substances in her blood are concerning, deliberate poisoning." Christina's suspicions were confirmed. She sent the recording to her lawyer, knowing this was now a legal matter. James hadn't followed her to the hospital, likely avoiding the fallout. His absence spoke volumes. As Christina